Semi-live, baby, from somewhere on this planet. It's the last laugh with your host, King Joker.
Let the good times roll.
What's up, what's up, what's up, Duel Amino family? It is me, once again, last time for this season now, mind you. The one, the only, your boy, King Joker, coming at you semi-live, baby, from somewhere on this planet. And with me today, as promised, is my very extra special guest, stellar card player, awesome human being, ladies and gentlemen, the mighty, mighty Crona! Crona, what's up, homeboy? How you doing? Man.
Hello, everyone.
Alrighty, man. So what's going on, Crona? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good today. How about you?
I am doing great. Man. I am so psyched to have you on the show, man. This is absolutely this is going to be a good one. I can feel it. So let's go ahead and jump right on in, man. First of all, let's go ahead and get this out of the way first, because I'm sure a lot of people are dying to know your response. I had Boomshot on the other day, and I was asking him about some of the players he would want to face. And then when we got to you, I said, well, how would you feel about facing Crona? And I do believe his exact words were, I'd sweep the floor with him. So what you got to say to that, bro?
Well, like I tell him, I'll take his challenge any day. But I'm pretty sure he's going to lose in a matter of 3 turns. I'm going to stall him out just to fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I won't even use a meta deck. I'll use something like funny. Let me see, like Paleozoics, Snipe Hunter. Nothing serious.
Okay. I hear you on that one, dude. Honestly, I think that would be a matchup I'd like to see, just for nothing else, for my own personal amusement. Oh boy, but both of you are very skilled, and I would really like to see a match on that and see the outcome of it. Although I feel pretty sure I know how it would end. As a matter of fact, I'd be almost willing to take bets on it. Oh man! Alrighty, man. So let's go ahead and start discussing some of the meta nowadays, man. How do you feel it differs from the meta of old to what we have now?
From when I started off when the game was in beta. So in beta, we had fun. There was like dumb decks. Since we only had one pack, it was literally you play for fun. But then when the second pack came in, we got like waters, and people found out how good heartbeats were. Dinos used to be amazing, but like as it grew, those decks are still could be good, but like they're not in the meta anymore.
Oh wow!
And then like as the meta grew, one deck stayed in the meta no matter what.
And which
It was
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, don't worry. It's I think it's stall and burn because like it's like the anti-meta to all of this.
Oh, okay. Well, I hear you on that one, man. Honestly, man, how would you like to see it evolve?
To tell you the truth, I'm kind of liking the meta lately because like they're decks that I always thought about making in real life, but I never, as a kid, I never had the money to.
Right.
So
Okay. Uh, I'm sure as like a lot of us, we all didn't have the money either, but now that we all have jobs, more or less.
yeah.
Yeah, and we can afford to do such. So. Oh man.
Also, right now, I'm loving the new pack.
Oh, the new box that came out recently.
Yeah, there's only one reason I love it about it.
And what reason would that be?
Silent Swordsman level 5.
Oh, I hear you, man. I faced one of those earlier today, man. Nasty little card. Um,
I remember as a kid, it used to be like my only level monster in my deck,
uh huh.
only level 5, and it would win so many duels because it was too strong against other people.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Yeah.
To tell you the truth, sometimes I'm scared of going in and duel links because I feel like they're just gonna OTK me.
Mm.
And since they attack over my monsters, my Amazoness can't really do anything against it.
Oh wow. Well,
So,
the only way I was able to take one of those out earlier was I econ took one from some kid that tried to pull it on me earlier today, and
that's nice.
yeah, that was about the only way I was going to get that done. So, so I econ took it, and he didn't have any back row, and it was just open season on his field, and I just let him have it. So,
All the disrespect.
well, it's like I mentioned, like we've talked about before, man. It's strategy. No matter
It's all
how
strategy.
underhanded, unfortunately, some strategies are.
One thing I gotta say is like I love how people build their decks, but sometimes there's always ways to counter it.
This is also very true. Like I've said before, man. I mean, every deck has its own little tick, man. I mean, there's always some kind of trick or hustle to it. So
And if you're able to take out that, you just can instantly win.
you can what now?
You can just win them because you could take out their tech. So like I made my Amazonas to go against the meta. So like it goes against Phobos, it goes against Mask Heroes, it goes against Nomads.
Oh, sweet. Hmm. That's another thing too, man. I really need to get better at my deck building. So when you have time, I mean, I'd like to go back to having class with you on that. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
doing
don't
too.
worry, I'll help out whenever.
Yeah, I'm not doing too badly, but I could be doing a lot better. Um,
Yeah.
oh man. Speaking of masked heroes, what's your take on those?
Tell you the truth, I was surprised when people actually when they added any Mask Heroes. And with Anki in the game, it's a little bit scary. But it's a good thing that they didn't give us the other dark one.
Okay.
I would say it's a good deck all overall because like it can OTK, it can do stupid plays, but if you're able to counter it with easy stuff, it's just gonna be completely useless.
Hmm. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh man. And one thing you don't want is a useless deck. So.
Yeah,
Oh man. But yeah.
our brain dead deck.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I also saw, man, you're like in what, like the top 300, I believe you said you were.
Yeah, I'm in the top 300 of the qualifiers, and I'm still working on it.
Oh, nice, man. Very, very proud of you on that one, man. In case y'all don't know, Crona is also leader of Team Demise. So,
Yeah,
so anyways, man, like I said, whew, I tell you, man, I feel like a freaking honey baked ham in this sucker. It's ridiculous. Uh,
don't worry, season finale.
yeah, I know, man. I'm toughing it out. I started out in the shed. I'm going to finish in the shed, and next season, man, I'm definitely recording in the living room where it's nice and cool. So,
Yeah,
so if that's not a hot one, then I'm not exactly sure what is. Oh man, oh boy, but yeah, man. You were mentioning earlier when we were chit chatting prior before recording. You would notice some of the decks, like Bujins and Six Sams and such, had dropped from priority on the tier
yeah.
list.
I was rechecking on the website
Uh huh.
on Duel Links Meta's website. and I was checking like what were the top tier decks to see if any changed. But then I saw from high potential, they all got demoted.
Oh wow. And that happened relatively quickly too. Good grief.
Yeah, I say really because Amazonuses and Spellbooks really destroyed those two decks.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one. How is Amazon doing? Are they still ranking overall? Like top deck to beat or?
Tell you the truth, the only decks I lose to in this tournament has been Amazonuses.
Oh wow. What, you lose?
Yeah, I know it was surprising.
Yeah, I know. Surely you just, sir. And I thought my jokes were bad.
Well, to tell you the truth, to, tell to tell you the truth, I lost one match because I forgot what willpower did exactly. It says you cannot change your monster's battle position.
Ah,
So I econ took, and my queen was in defense mode. I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn into attack mode. I couldn't change her into attack mode to kill.
oh no.
So I literally lost just because I forgot to read.
Well, once again, reading a very important skill. That's why whenever
I
I
wish
duel
it.
somebody,
So you
man.
can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, you can go.
Okay. That's why whenever I duel somebody, man, if it's a card I've never seen before, yeah, you better believe I'm going to sit there and click on it and read what it does. See how badly I'm about to get screwed over. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
But
goodness.
like that's the only reason I lost that match, and it was so irritating.
Mm. As I recall, I think I've only beaten you once, like ever, and even I still think that was a fluke.
Yeah, sometimes I use for like helping out other people. I never like using the meta decks because they feel like it's gonna be unfair. I'm gonna get an instant win. So I
Right,
have like a bunch of I have cards from old and new sets. I'm like I can just build fun decks to help people train and stuff.
right. And that reminds me, I do need to log in some more training time with you when you have the time. I do understand, you're a very busy man, and you recently got into college. By the way, congratulations on that, my boy. Very proud of you for that one. So. I'm a big supporter of education. So by all means, learn all you can.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Um, Now some of the other decks that are coming out. Yeah, I hear a lot about steel swarms, but I haven't ever really seen any. I've heard they're slow to take off, and they're not very competitive.
Yeah, they're more of a fun based deck. I say this because like they can't go off fast enough. Like they don't have enough tribute fodder. They need to have like set up the one where you need a tribute to. And if you get them off, yeah, you can destroy stuff, but by then they could just OTK you, get rid of your monster, etc., etc.
Right. So basically, it sounds like they're more trouble than they're worth.
Yeah, but it is a fun deck.
Well, fantastic, man. Awesome. Are there any cards you're looking forward to possibly coming to Duel Links, or maybe let me word this correctly. Some that you hope they will release.
I'll say the Cyber Darks, really.
Right on. I thought you were
I
going
say
to.
Cyber Darks because, hmm?
I thought you were going to
I was
say,
gonna,
yeah, I want the Prohibition card.
I didn't want her. I want her. I told everyone the deck will be amazing if we get her.
Oh, the Prohibition card. Oh, absolutely.
I really wish we got her.
Yeah, I really wish we would too. I mean, like I've said before, if nothing else, just for my own personal amusement.
You know,
Because
that was a UR really.
huh? Oh, it's a UR.
If it was a UR, I would go for free for it.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. Um, I mean, I've said this before, man. I really see a lot of pissed off players. Foresee a lot of pissed off players just getting like really raged out, man, and just saying, screw this, and surrendering.
Yeah, it always happens. But every time I think about it, it's like they don't think they're good enough. So, hey, free win.
Well, true that, true that. Um, uh, I wouldn't say it's a matter of being good enough, man. It's a matter of two things. I would think personally myself. Um, well, a few things play into factor, but the top two main things. Number one would be confidence in your deck and your deck building abilities, and
Yeah.
number two, man. I mean, just flat out skill.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if you're lacking in either two of those, man, you're potentially setting up for a recipe for disaster. And so of course you're going to get your butt handed to you.
Yep.
But even as old as I am, and for as long as I've been playing Duel Links, man, I'm still constantly learning. And that's knowledge in itself you just can't buy. So.
Yeah.
So I definitely am very thankful. There are players like you and some other more powerful players, on the amino that I can learn from. And
Thank you. Thank you.
oh, absolutely, man. Thank you, for sharing your knowledge with us. Because you just could, you could just say, well, screw you guys, I ain't sharing nothing, and I'm just gonna walk all over you. But you're not like that. You're a fantastic guy. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, I definitely appreciate that. As I'm sure I do.
I still remember when I first joined this place.
Oh
I,
man.
I joined here because of his name is Litsu now, but like when he first came, he was Lord Shadow,
Mm-hmm.
and he was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Amino, regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Amino, and he
Right.
said he needed people for his team. So I was like, hey, can I join? And he accepted me, and I joined here. And then like I was still a beginner, so I was playing like 30 card win deck with Aroma Strategy.
Oh wow.
That was
Yeah.
like when the game barely began. It was like when we first got the win pack, actually the one with the atmosphere.
Uh huh.
And that pack was amazing. I used to love that pack. I never got the atmosphere, but I wish I pulled them out of the pack.
I hear you. And what name? Just out of curiosity, what name did you join under initially?
My original name used to be Yusei.
You s- you. Oh crap! You were Yusei.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay.
I guess you still remember me.
I do, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I remember I got quite a few black eyes from you. So. Oh man. Oh Lord.
Man, that was so long ago.
It was, but I mean, those were the fun times, man, when everybody was just feeling each other out. So,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Well, long time no
Well,
see,
I
brother.
still
How you
remember
doing?
you. You see me like every day now, and you barely notice.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, oh my God, it truly is a small world, folks. It really is.
Want to hear something funny though?
Do what?
Want to hear something funny?
Oh yeah, I'd
My
love to.
first week of coming back into this amino, back into the team on my new account.
Mm.
I forgot what I think I was still named Jusei or something else. I think I was named like I forgot what character I was named, but I was actually dragged into a tournament. Remember when we used to have the team-based tournament where you had to send in a member from your team?
Oh yes.
I
Yeah.
was the last minute choice, and I had to go in with blue eyes.
Oh
I
no.
just finished the deck too.
And how'd that turn out for you?
I got Horused.
Oh.
I
Wow.
had no effects.
Oh
I
no.
had like econ and all those, but all useless.
Oh no. Well.
And then he had Mirage Dragon on field. So
Oh gracious.
ever since then, I pushed myself to be stronger and stronger. It took me a while and constant playing,
Mm-hmm.
but I say I got.
Yeah, I'd say you've definitely pretty much achieved your goal, man. Because right now, I mean, to me personally, and I'm sure to a lot of other duelists on here, man, you're like top dog. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, I gotta ask, just for my own personal knowledge, being as good as you are there any times you feel like you got a target on your back?
Sometimes, especially when people just randomly need people for a tournament, they just grab me, and I'm like, damn. I, and usually if I'm not forced to, I'll play my meta decks. But if I'm forced into it, I usually play fun decks.
So either way,
Like
you're. I was gonna say,
like remember the tournament where the team battle royale,
the first one or the one we just had recently.
the one we had recently.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
I lost those matches just because I decided to meme. At first, I didn't like the ban list because Amazonas were on there. I was like, that's gonna be the easy win. I don't want to get an easy win,
Right,
especially since I had like level 40 mine. I have the Amazonas Queen. I'm like, I don't want the easy win. I want to at least try for my win.
right.
So I was like, and then like it was like my first match wasn't there. Dread didn't show up in time, so I was like, damn. Now I feel like no energy to go continue. So I was playing fun decks. I was like, okay, let's go. Fun deck. It was only reason I lost the second match is because my top deck was terrible. My hand was terrible. It was two Witch Raiders,
Uh huh.
uh, Wetlands, and Amulet. The worst hand I can draw.
Oh man. So it sounds like Lady Luck gave you the finger on that one, huh?
Yep.
Oh wow. Apparently, the heart of the cards can be a little heartless at times too, folks.
Hmm.
Oh man. Oh gracious. So so basically, you were just going through the motions just to play, you know. And
Yeah.
yeah, I feel you on that one, man. Sometimes I do that myself. Um, but more often than not, I always try to take my opponent seriously.
Yeah. Especially since he was playing like Armed Dragons, I was like, this could just be fun. This is interesting. I want to see what he can do.
And
I
you,
remember I gave him an extra turn. I was like, I'm gonna see what he can do.
uh,
That extra turn made me.
oh wow. And you're of course talking about Mark Blue Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, from hang on, Team Dragonair. I'm sorry. uh,
Hmm.
yep. Very nice guy. I didn't get to talk to him like I'm talking to you now. You know, I had to do the type and read thing. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. Yeah, I
Sorry
think
if I crushed your spirit, Mark.
do what?
Sorry if I crushed your spirit, Mark, when I told you I was playing meme decks. Sorry.
Ooh, I'm sure he appreciated the duel nonetheless. I'm sure both of you guys had fun.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to take a shot at Mark myself when I get a chance. Because lately, right now, man, I've been doing very well with my ancient gear deck. Matter of fact, I think
Nice.
I'm sorry.
I said nice.
Yeah. I think I've gone from 13 to 17 already, and that was just this morning. So,
That's really good.
yep. So, yeah, I'm always trying to do the best I can on that, and always improve my decks. Um, honestly, man, oh gracious. Anything else you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think of more topics we can talk about.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Uh, honestly, man, if you could make an ideal deck, what would it be like?
If I can like choose cards to be added into Duel Links for a deck,
Oh yeah.
I'll say Volcanics. I can tell you 100% Volcanics.
Hmm.
I say
Well.
Volcanic because like it's a overall fun deck,
Hmm.
and if we get stuff like Scattershot, Volcanic Queen, who else? One thing I think that they'll never add though is a card called Tri-Blaze Accelerator Reload. It's a free draw engine, pretty much.
Oh wow. Yeah, because I know we already have Blaze Accelerator, right?
Yeah.
But
It's one of my
Tri-Blaze
favorite cards.
sounds like it. Tri-Blaze Accelerator sounds like it'll be a very good, a wonderful addition to fire-based decks.
hmm Especially since it says you can send any pyro instead of just a level 500 attack or lower.
Oh yeah, then that's definitely a big up on that one.
hmm
Um, definitely. So as far as well, I know they haven't really released any information about a new box coming out or anything. But what are you personally hoping for besides volcanics
Hmm. I would say more Destiny heroes
or Destiny
or
heroes?
Ghost Tricks.
Really? Yes, the famous Ghost Rick and Morty deck.
I forgot I made that the deck's name. I love that deck. I should play that more often.
Oh yeah. I remember the deck because I love watching Rick and Morty. Oh
I
man.
forgot, like, I'm gonna do a deck profile on here with the Ghost Rick and Morty deck, and I was gonna change it into like a burn stall version, where it's just
Ooh.
gonna be disgusting plays where they get no field.
Oh jeez. Oh
Tell you the
man.
truth, that's why they're scared to add any more Ghost Tricks. They're too good.
Yeah, they
Like True
are.
Zero confirmed.
Oh man. But I've also been wondering about this too, man. When they are going to add or possibly give us Obelisk the Tormentor. Um, yeah, I've already got 2 out of 3 Egyptian God cards, man, and I'm wanting a third. And Konami needs to hurry up and get on it, dude.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities they had to give it to us. Like, what was the event where when we were on the Battle City blimp? They could have gave it to us when we faced Yuki since he was able to special summon it. There was the
Right.
time with Kaiba's event. This tournament they could have gave it to us. Yugi's birthday they could have gave it to us.
Or even Kaiba's birthday, which I still think is coming up, isn't it?
Probably they're gonna wait for then.
That would
Probably
that,
come out with a new rarity too.
that would be awesome. That would really be
I
awesome.
think I think I saw a leaked video where it's with Ubel's cards. There's gonna be a new rarity. So I was like, what if they use that new rarity for Obelisk only?
Oh wow. So it's kind of like a little teaser trailer there.
hmm One thing I really wish Ubel would come in faster because her deck is fun to play.
Mm-mm-mm. Definitely sounds like it, man. I think personally, I think they're trying to stall the Obelisk release like they did with the Merrick Ishtar release.
Yeah.
Because I remember before they released Merrick, man, there was like I've said before, there was all this buzz on the amino about when the hell Merrick's coming out and what kind of cards he's going to
hmm
bring with him and such, and he didn't disappoint when he came out. Yeah, I mean, I was happy
Not
to
gonna
get him.
lie.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy to get him. I don't think he disappointed at all, especially when he brought Lava Golem with him.
Once he brought Real Lava Golem, it was scary.
Yeah, it was.
There
Just a
was
little
burn
bit.
decks everywhere.
Oh my God, I know. It's the lava was spreading with so much burn deck going on, man. It was ridiculous.
hmm
Oh my
I
goodness.
just thought of another monster I would like in the game.
Say what?
Like, make sure I'm getting his name right. It's one of my favorite monarchs. It's okay. So like, I used to love playing the Tag Force games for GX,
Right.
and my deck was all around dark monsters, and my main monster was Dark Marnock. I'm just trying to remember his name if I'm getting it right. He's level 6, and his effect is when he's tribute summoned, you could banish one card on the field,
Oh,
and as a dark monster, you could burn it for 1,000.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name off the top of my head either. But I definitely know which card you're talking about, though.
Cliffs,
Huh?
Cloud, Klaus, the Shadow Monarch, the
Uh,
one with the dark orb.
right. Can you spell that?
Caius.
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 That's
Caius,
how
yeah, I
that's how I
remember him
would
now. He's
pronounce it.
one of my
Yeah, Caius.
favorites. If he ever comes out in the game, I already have a deck ready for him. It's gonna be like 3 Snipe Hunter, 3 of him, 3 the Infernal Dragon, which people are lacking on that card.
I mean, lacking in usage or lacking in imagination.
People say that card is terrible that Zane brought, but I love that card for one reason. It makes endless combos with it. It says that when it attacks, it destroys itself, but you could tribute a monster off your field to special summon it back.
Oh wow.
And it's a 2,000 beater.
Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely see where that would come in handy. And it's actually a wonder why a lot of people are not playing that card. As a matter of fact.
It's for like I was thinking about it because like I could do this. I can Snipe Hunter.
Uh huh.
I can get effects, send it to grave. I have powerful rebirth. So I do this. Look, Snipe Hunter, pop off something, set powerful rebirth, special summon it my next turn, attack. I can Snipe Hunter whatever they have in their back row, tribute into Claris, and
Mm-hmm.
now I have a 4,000 attack altogether on my field.
Oh wow.
4,400.
Woo. And this, sir, is why you are the man you are today.
It's disgusting what I think of sometimes.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Oh man, that is a. We really need to talk more often, man. There's a tremendous amount I can learn from you. Oh my
Really,
god.
I see the potential in most cards, but then when a card is terrible, like completely terrible, I see no potential in it.
Oh wow.
Because there's usually a better version of it. Especially, I remember I was on a post on amino,
Mm.
and this person was talking about Nutrient Z. I told him that the card used to be good. Not that it's not good. I told him it's not good now because there's better cards.
Right.
Nutrient Z says if you take over 2,000 damage, if you're about to take 2,000 direct damage, you can gain 4,000. One thing, if they can get over 4,000, they're still gonna kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's other cards that stop the attack and you gain that life points, like Draining Shield.
Yeah. One of my personal favorites, actually.
I think that's like our main way how to negate attacks in the game right now.
What is
Well,
that?
like what actually negates an attack? Draining Shield. But the
Oh,
only thing bad about it, it's target, so like it's stopped by Hazy.
oh wow.
Actually, the thing about that, that
Huh.
counters most of the meta right now.
What Hazy does, or
No. Draining Shield. I thought about it because like Amazonists, they need to attack, and then you could just Draining Shield, gain the life points back.
yeah,
And
and then
against
nullify the
Mascaros, they
attack while
can
you're at it.
direct attack if you get their attack.
Hmm.
This is what happens when people don't think about the cards. Like they don't know what can stop things. Like that's why I like looking at Duel Links metas, like live streams and stuff, because like he can tell you good tech cards to add in deck. So like in Duel Links, my favorite cards
Mm-hmm.
are I literally only put cards that are good tech cards. Even if it's not good in the meta anymore, it's still added there because you don't know when it's gonna be good again.
True. True.
So like
Um.
whenever people ask what they can add in their extra deck or add if they're out of deck and they need to add a little bit more cards, I show them that list.
Hmm. Well, I would definitely like to see that list sometime.
Don't worry, I'll send it to you after this.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Um. Now, me personally, I have my own little philosophy. It's great, that we have, all these, new cards coming out now, and everybody's jumping on the bandwagon with them. But at the same time,
Hmm.
let's not forget the older cards too and what kind of power they can wield. Because I feel
Yes.
I feel like a lot of the old cards are getting forgot about in favor of the new cards, and when they're getting forgot about, man, you know, what I mean, that's why I think a lot of players are slipping up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're like, oh, well, he's got that, but I've got this. Yeah, but this counters that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so that's you know, whenever I make my decks, sometimes, man, sometimes you know, I mean, I'll slip an old card in there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Our cards that people didn't even say was good. Like people don't understand how good Joroid is against Sylvans since they always like setting cards.
right,
So you go second, attack with Joroid. It's instantly destroyed. It never gets to flip, and then your opponent probably will want to scoop.
right. Speaking of Sylvans, what's your personal take on those?
Tell you the truth, I was never scared of them because they get completely destroyed by me.
Oh wow.
I have
Mm-mm.
not lost to a single Sylvan deck this whole tournament or in the ranks at all.
Oh wow. That's that's pretty nice. That's actually something to be very proud of. Um, as far as using Sylvans to climb, what do you think about that? I mean, do you think that's basically more or less cheating? I mean, having the deck do the work for you, or would you rather rely on your own skill and decision making?
Tell you the truth, sometimes it will take. Like I know it's supposed to be like people say like it's a brain dead deck. At first I thought that because like how I see people play, but
Mm-hmm.
after you think about it, you have to think about it because now you have to worry about the back row. You don't know if they have Forbidden Chalice. You don't know if they have Cosmic Cyclone. You don't know if they have Econ
Right.
or Super Rush Headlong. Like that's why I teched it into my deck because they forget Super Rush Headlong existence.
Hmm. Well, I don't forget Super Rush
So like
Headlong.
because like you know how Rose lovers say they're unaffected by traps,
Right.
but they're still good spells.
Yes, they are. Yes, there are.
So like I'll always wait until they attack with the one with I wait till they attack the one that they special with Rose Lover,
Mm-hmm.
Super Rush Headlong on the attack, so their monster is destroyed.
Oh, yes.
And then Onslaught's already on the field, so the other monster attacks vanish. Simple
My.
plays like that wins matches.
Shoot, yeah, man. I can already see people when they're going to be watching this later on. They're going to have like a pen and paper, like writing all this stuff down. So they're like, "What do you say? Wait, let me run that back." Okay, so do that. Okay, thanks, buddy.
Oh, if they want simple plays, I can tell them to. I literally made my deck to OTK with Queen.
Oh, the Amazonas Queen.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Pretty much, special summon Queen with Onslaught.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me tell you your field before this happens. You have Amazoness Princess. Your back row, the turn before should be Willpower,
Uh huh.
anything to counter your opponent, and Onslaught with Queen in your hand.
Okay.
Activate Onslaught on battle phase. On battle phase, activate Onslaught's effect. Special summon Queen. Queen can now attack into whatever they have
Mm-hmm.
and deal a little bit of damage. No matter what, it's going to be damage. Next, you attack with Princess. Princess's effect activates. You get to send the Queen to the grave. On that send, you can activate Willpower. Say you already had Baby Tiger on the field,
Mm-hmm.
and you have three monsters. They're going to make you send a monster. You can send Queen before Princess is summoned. Use her effect to summon. You activate Willpower, special summon the Queen back. She gets to attack again.
Gotta love that one, man. Gotta love it.
I literally won 10 matches in the qualifiers,
Uh,
the invite one, because of that. Because they were stupid enough to let me keep the Queen.
oh my goodness. oh wow.
Also, I also have a replay where I did not use Onslaught the whole game.
Oh jeez. And how many turns did that one go?
3.
3.
Want to hear something funny?
I do, actually.
People are surprised that Amazonists are broken. They think Onslaught's the problem. It's not Onslaught. It's the combos that they can go into.
Ah.
Like, because like I was playing against Mask Heroes in this game, and I pretty much made him use all his back row, all that, and he thought I had my back row.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. In this match, I might have messed up because I was supposed to set something else. But my back row was Super Rush Headlong, Forbidden Chalice, and Willpower.
Mm-hmm.
And my field was Amazoness Queen in defense mode, Amazoness Sword Woman in defense mode, and Amazoness Princess in attack mode. So he thought he would be able to attack into me for game. But Super Rush destroyed his monster, so he had to mass change out of his other monster and hit me with Anki directly. When he did that, he still left me with 1,000 life points. So next turn, I already pushed him down to 800 life points.
Uh-huh.
So all I did was turn Swordswoman into attack mode and attacked his Anki. So I dealt 13. I was like, I didn't need Onslaught that whole game.
Huh. You know, I'm sitting there picturing this whole thing play out in my head, man. Oh man. So that's actually very interesting to know. So Onslaught is not necessarily needed 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm. I say like it's a good card. It can win you games, but like the deck itself can win you games.
Ah, I hear you on that one.
Especially if we get Amazon's Village. Don't tell anyone, but if we get Amazon's Village, it's going to be literally broken combo after broken combo.
I thought we had a Amazoness Village.
No, only Mai has it.
Oh, okay. So we got to grind Mai for Amazoness Village.
No, she only has it in her matches when you play against her as an AI.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
I hate it so much. Well, okay, well, let me tell you what one of the most broken combos that you can do with Amazon's Village. You can attack with Swordswoman, let it get destroyed, special summon Swordswoman again from the deck. And you're just burning your opponent.
Right on. Heck yeah, man. Hell yeah. That definitely sounds like a good one. Oh my goodness. It is so freaking hot in here, man. I swear to God. I could probably pop popcorn in here. Funny story about popcorn, actually. It was about a few years back. My son has a love for popcorn. And so I went out and I got him one of these hot air poppers. And everything was going good, you know, and yeah, I put as much popcorn as it said to in there and everything. And I turned the thing on and, you know, stood back and was going to watch it pop. And through a defect of this machine, it clicked, made this really weird noise, like this, you know, kind of noise. And it starts, like, shooting popcorn at me like a freaking machine gun. I kid you not, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's like something you'd see in a freaking movie, but except it was really happening. And I'm like trying to hide behind stuff, trying not to get shot with popcorn. Which, by the way, if you get hit with a popcorn kernel at high velocity, it kind of sucks. I mean, my God, I'm like having to duck behind, you know, on the side of my refrigerator and wait for this thing to run out of friggin', you know, for lack of a better word, bullets.
Yep.
You know, leave it to me to be the only guy in history shot to death by popcorn kernels, you know, while trying to fix his kid some popcorn by a hot air popper.
Don't forget, we have a card in Duel Links called Popcorn.
Right? Her popcorn.
You could die to popcorn.
Yeah. Either way, it sounds like I'm going to get took out by popcorn. Oh Jesus. So yeah, man. I ended up taking the thing back, and I got him a different one, and I haven't had any problems out of it since. Uh,
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
yeah, well, he lives with his mom, and that's her problem. So,
Hmm.
but I mean, it's just bad when you have to actually think about the lethality of your household appliances from time to time.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anywho, so let's see about I'm getting down to recording time, almost being up here. Man, I'm getting
Hmm.
down. We're getting down to about time here, Crona.
Well, it was
Um,
fun today.
oh,
Not a lot.
awesome, man. I really appreciate you being on the show, dude. Thank you so much.
Don't worry. Just
Uh,
for you, I'll be on the show anytime you need.
hey, I definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I'm very honored. Anyways, man, since we're getting down to it, my brother, any any words of encouragement or any advice you want to give or anything like that, or
You can be the best. Just give it your best.
heard that, heard that. Definitely very sound advice, man. Thank you very much, Chrono.
And I got another one.
Okay.
Do not think you're weak. If you think you're weak, you know that's a sin. Weakness is a sin. So don't think you're weak.
Also,